Last year in Texas, approximately 170,000 employees were injured at work. Some of those people had a dispute regarding their claim with the insurance company. In Texas, there is a unique legal system for handling workers' compensation disputes. If you need help with your workers' compensation claim, the Office of Injured Employee Counsel may be able to assist you.
My name is Caitlin, and I had to file a workers' compensation claim after I was injured at work. Unfortunately, my insurance carrier denied my claim. At first, I spoke with my insurance adjuster to see if they would reconsider. However, that didn't work, so I'm requesting a benefit review conference to address my issues. I also contacted the Office of Injured Employee Counsel because they provide free assistance to injured employees through their ombudsman program.
When you meet with your ombudsman for the first time, he or she will explain the dispute resolution process. Your ombudsman will also explain your rights and responsibilities in the workers' compensation system.
Hey Caitlin, my name's Jack, and I'm the ombudsman who will be assisting you with your claim. Now, before I can get into the specifics of how I can assist you, I need to advise you on just a few things. To begin with, I'm not an attorney, so I don't legally represent you. If you want to hire an attorney, you may do so at any time.
When you say you can't represent me, what does that mean?
Basically, it means I can't give you legal advice. I can explain your options and the laws and rules that apply to your situation so that you can make a more informed decision about your case. It also means that ultimately, your case is your responsibility. But I'm here to assist you at every step of the process. The first step of that process is for you to fill out a form that will allow me to access your claim information.
When we last spoke over the phone, you mentioned that I will need to attend a benefit review conference to dispute the denial of my claim. So I guess I'm wondering what a benefit review conference is.
A benefit review conference, which we call a BRC for short, is an informal meeting held by the Division of Workers' Compensation between you and the insurance carrier. But remember, even though it's informal, it's very important to be prepared. You can only have a maximum of 2 BRCs for a disputed issue. During this meeting, you'll have the opportunity to present your side of the issue, and the insurance carrier will do the same. If things go well, we'll be able to resolve those issues at the BRC.
Who all is going to be there?
In addition to you and me, a representative of the insurance carrier will be there too. Sometimes your employer will also decide to be there. The person who mediates the BRC is called the Benefit Review Officer. He or she is an employee of the Divisions of Workers' Compensation and there to help you and the insurance carrier to come to an agreement.
Am I allowed to bring someone with me?
The Benefit Review Officer must be notified and approved for anyone to attend along with you.
Where will the BRC be held?
The BRC will be held in an online video conference.
Is there a way for me to simply talk to the Benefit Review Officer in private?
There is, and it's called a caucus. In a caucus, the Benefit Review Officer will separate the parties and meet with each side privately. Whatever you say at that caucus will be between you and the Benefit Review Officer.
Great, so how soon can we schedule the BRC?
Well, like I mentioned, you only get to have 2 BRCs on this issue. I need to know a little bit more about your claim. So let's start by having you tell me about your injury.
Okay, well, I work as a mechanist, and a few months ago, I was moving some boxes of scrap metal when I fell backwards.
Hello everyone, my name is Beth, and I am going to be mediating this conference today in effort to resolve this dispute. Hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll be able to reach a consensus, in which case I'll ask the parties to sign a binding agreement. However, there won't be an agreement unless both parties sign it. Before we begin, I just want to remind the parties that this is an informal meeting. No testimony will be taken, and no recording will be made of this meeting. If we reach a point to where we can't agree together, I may separate the parties and meet with you individually in what is known as a caucus. If we still can't agree, we can schedule another BRC. However, please bear in mind that there can only be a maximum of 2 BRCs for this dispute. After that, the dispute will be elevated to a formal hearing called a contested case hearing. So, I'd like to encourage the parties to remain respectful of one another and attempt in good faith to settle this dispute.
There are several possible outcomes for a BRC. First, all or some of the disputed issues could be resolved with or without a written agreement. Second, another BRC could be scheduled. Or third, the dispute could be elevated to a contested case hearing.
Even though I came prepared for my BRC, we weren't able to resolve my dispute. At this point, I'm planning to take the next step and request a contested case hearing. The the contested case hearing is going to be a formal hearing that will require some additional preparation on my part. Just like the BRC, I need to make sure that I'm prepared. And to do that, I'm going to ask my ombudsman to assist me. I'm glad OIC is a free resource that can help me through this process.